back on the beaches of Rust. And today we're going to be having more of a chill wipe. Last week we went a little bit hard, so we're just going to... Huh? Okay, sure. We are going to be trying to take over Sulfur Quarry. Now obviously this isn't my normal playstyle, so we are going to need to switch it up a bit. We're going to head straight to oil, so we're going to need to do a run of cards. We've got a good selection of monuments here, so it should be pretty good. Okay, blue card. Now we are just going to need to head to water treatment, get the red card, and I think we're pretty sorted out. I am going to need to get myself a weapon because I do not trust myself taking oil with a bow. No way. Oh, custom. That is so useful. Fuse already. Alright, this is looted. We're gonna have to head all the way to Arctic, so let's hope. At least we have a weapon now. Alright, let's hope. Come on. Okay, we got crates. Yeah, someone has been here. Do we have card? We do. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, we're looking really nice. We got comp scrap. Oh. What do we got? Python. And the ammo. I needed that. Hit a repair. I think we're pretty sorted. 10 HQM. I think this is 100% worth it. 10 HQM for a pure OT. It's a good deal. I might take the cloth while I'm here as well. 500 is not too bad. Oh my god, I'm so shit, man.
For a long time, brain is formed by choices. Waters, seashore,
backpack. That's really useful. I was desperately running out of space. What do we got? That's a problem. I don't have any ammo. I was hoping that elite crate would save me with a 5.56 gun, but we might be cooked. There's some ammo. I can't loot that. Awesome. Oh my, that is so clutch. God, I suck at this gun.
In the sky, without knowing why,
Okay.
a dream showed up.
Not a bad run. It's a start. Not many guns, but we got an insane amount of hardcore. The lock crate was alright, so. Alright, here's our new home. Sulfur quarry is just over this cliff. Let's see what we got. Petrol, I think. Oh. That is not a good sign. Looks like we're gonna have some competition. We are going to start off with the boring 2x1, but later, when we're a bit more established, we're going to go for a bigger base. I'll leave it in the description probably. It is not my design, but it looks pretty strong. Okay, here is our competition. I'm going to make the assumption that this is the heli group. But we have this, that's soft-sideable. That should soft-side into what I'm pretty sure is a 2x2 core. So that's soft-side and then probably metal, so 4C4. That's doable. while we farm up our start, I want to go over my situation quickly. As I mentioned in the intro, I wanted to take over Sulfur Quarry. However, clearly, there was a bit of a problem. Sulfur Quarry was currently being controlled by a group who operated out of this tower. However, seemingly they did not live here. They were flying to and from what I assume to be their main base. A team like this, I did not want to mess with for now. They would clearly have quite a bit of boom if they were controlling Sulfur Quarry for the wipe up to this point. For now, my advantage was staying under the radar. If they noticed a new solo base popping up in their territory, they would be quick to raid it. So, keeping to my 2x1, I would not even utilize these resources I had just farmed until I was ready to take them on. But if you've seen my videos before, you know that I just couldn't help myself. The quarry is running. What can we get out of this? Hey, I'll take that. Sulfur. Let's go. Easy. In hindsight, you see a new 2x1 popping up on the beach, and then your sulfur and diesel are missing from Sulfur Quarry, you're going to be asking a few questions. But that is to come later. For now, I found this decayed base. Right now, all it was a free kit. But in a little bit, it'll be an integral part in our story. Speaking of our story, heading home after finding this loot is when it really gets interesting. Oh no. That is not good at all. We need to move now. I have enough stuff to make a secondary base. We gotta go. To jump in again, I know I'm doing a lot of voiceovers, but it's important to set up our story. But this is something else. After last video, clearly you guys like the longer movie style videos, so I've decided to make one once again and will be in the future. However, these videos take a lot of effort and take a lot longer for me to make. And since I've been uploading weekly and will continue to, it would really help me out if you would subscribe and maybe even like the video. It helps a lot, especially to a small channel like mine, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. So, thank you. If they're scouting me already, I need to move as fast as I can. Alright, this spot looks good. It's a bit shielded by the cliff, so hopefully it's a bit tougher to see. Probably shouldn't be going with Brutalist. Probably Brick would have been better, but we'll at least change up the door skin so that it does not look like the same owner. I had now transferred basically all of my good loot into my new base. However, I made sure to leave a few things behind so that it looked like I still lived here. And making sure to include the diesel and sulfur that I took from them originally. If they raided this base that they had been scouting, they would find their diesel and sulfur and think that they had gotten rid of the guy that was taking their stuff. Meanwhile, I was sitting on the other side of the cliff. Very much still present. So now that we've got that scare out of the way, we can head back to what I was talking about before, at this decayed base. Alright, how is this thing looking? It has definitely decayed a little bit more. Is there a way in? Hey, jackhammers. That's nice. Ooh. Tommy kit. Take that. Now, I want to see if there's a wall that's low. I might honestly be able to jackhammer in. that's probably the wall. We should be in there. Yup. What do we got? LR? Okay. Oh. C4? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's claim this. Something great. Yep, Molotov. Lovely. Tier 3. That'd be nice if I can get in there. I think that will be enough to raid that tower at least, so I'm pretty happy with that. I had now safely transferred all of the loot home, but now it was time to expand. I was going to hop off soon, and I needed to defend this loot from an offline raid. Okay, I'm thinking bunker. Okay, we got the bunker down, and I reckon we have a boat storage down there.
Well, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but none of them are you or me. I fell hard for your smile when I saw you. We sweet two birdies up in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. I saved every kiss I got from you, but sometimes time can weigh you down. Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love burns. Sometimes love hurts.
We'll have entrance over here. That'll lead down into the boat garage. And then I think that'll just be our entrance.
For the silence, 'cause I hear you. We're just two big beavers floating around together in sticks trying to settle down. I thank God I'm in debt, 'cause it's with you. But oh, sometimes time can weigh you down. Sometimes love, sometimes hurt. Sometimes love burns. Sometimes love hurts. Dang.
Alright, after this, it's time for a farm trip, because I've run out of stone.
Sometimes time can weigh you down. Sometimes love, sometimes hurts. Sometimes love burns. Sometimes love hurts.
Alright, eventually we're gonna have to have a garage door, but this will work for now.
nice out of air. My hair. So make you stare. I'll hide my face and I'll
Okay.
figure out a way to get us out of here.
With all this, I'm pretty confident hopping off. I think we'll be fine. Pretty good day one. No, unrated. Nice. First thing I want to check is the sulfur quarry. Any new advancements overnight? I want to know about them. Okay, rolled in a bit, quite poorly as well. I'm probably gonna have to redo this, but no TCs. Interesting choice. This is always just gonna decay anyway. That's kind of annoying. I was actually pretty happy when I saw the walls because that means I don't have to do it, but it turns out I am because this is gonna decay. And also, I don't even want those walls there, placed kind of poorly. Apparently, they've left open TCs. Interesting choice. What is this? Another open TC. What the hell? Okay. How have I died there? Oh, okay. That's right. I want to check out this base because yesterday I had the tier 3, which is now exposed. That's beautiful. No, SKS. Ooh. Damn. I'll be taking that. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid this now. And I've just had an idea. I might just take over those 2 TCs. Now I've skipped over the first part of day 2 quite quickly there, but as you can see the progression was quite fast. As I mentioned earlier, that decayed base did have quite a large impact on my wipe going forward. And as you can probably expect, finding a full box of sulfur on your first day of the server quickens up your progression quite a bit. Because of this sulfur and the tier 3, I was now able to attempt to take over the sulfur quarry. But first I would have to get rid of that tower from day 1. Oh, stone. Okay, even better. 2C4 even. Alright, what are we looking at? Open. Beautiful. Good amount of stone. Let's get this seal quickly. Wooden turret. Oh, nice. That would definitely be helpful. Block that off. I don't know what we're going to be able to do about this door. I might just raid it, to be honest. Okay. We have expo as well if there's something else. Just to jump up. That's right. I'm happy to block that off. Now they can't come down into the core anyway, so. The raid obviously was not profit sulfur wise. However, I was quite happy with what was inside. I had an excess of sulfur. What I didn't have was raw materials, which I would need if I wanted to wall in sulfur quarry. So I would say a successful raid. But now I was going to hop off for a bit. I'd been playing for a while and I was going to take a break. I was pretty confident in logging off because in all my hours of Rust, I had never been raided building in a base like this. Raiding into a fully armored bunkered 2x1 is almost never worth it. The loot inside is just never worth the risk of having to guaranteed go through an armored wall. But for the first time ever, I had been raided in this base. What made me the most mad was that it was actually worth it. With almost a full box of sulfur in that 2x1, they'd come out with profit. Yet if you know me, you'll know that that only fueled me more to take over this sulfur quarry. They clearly didn't want me living here, so that's why I would stay. Okay, we're gonna have to operate out of here until we get a proper base up. The situation may look bad, but we are a fair way into this wipe, and the group that raided me was going on a spree around the neighborhood. As well as it being late into wipe, there are a lot of decayed bases and recently raided bases, meaning there was a large opportunity for me to get some free loot. Just like day one, I'll be able to get a start once again. Oh my, holy. Despawning, wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew that'd be worth it. Ortiz, LR, and a jackhammer. That is insane. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Cannot go there. Get a shack down and we can just wait it out. You're kidding me, man. Alright, I'm just gonna go. Oh. Oh my god. In all the chaos, there had been one spot that I'd forgotten about up to this point. My original 2x1 was still unrated, meaning I could live out of here for now. Hopefully, because it was small and hidden, this base would not be a target of the raid spree that was going on. Ah. That's alright. Not being able to do much else, it was time to hit one of my pure orties and get to farming. I would need resources for the wall and my new main base. I'm thinking main base over here. We won't be able to look over the sulfur quarry, but I think that's fine. I don't think roof camping is that necessary. That might be a bit close actually. Over here. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's get building.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through them maze. Dreams are nothing for me. Standing by the shore, while you're on the open sea.
Ooh. Bradley. Might have to contest that. Oh, there's a guy. Oh!
Pass me that lovely little gun.
I'm just gonna go for a crazy flank.
My dear, my darling one.
Dip all the way around here.
The cleaners are coming one by one. You don't even wanna let them start.
It's not there anymore. Okay. I think it was just solo, so bit of an easy Bradley counter.
They measure the room, they know the score.
Yikes. That is horrible, crates. Gotta feel bad for the bloke.
Broken little heart.
There's one more. And two. I'll actually take trash, that's actually useful.
Forgive us now for what we done. Started out as a bit of fun. Here, take these before we run away. The keys to the gulag. They're gathering round with all my friends. We're older now and the light is dim, and you are only just beginning. We have the answer to all your fears. It's short, it's simple, it's crystal clear. It's roundabout and it's somewhere here. Last amongst our winning.
I now finished the main base. Next, I needed to complete the walls to fully seal in my compound. Unfortunately, I was making it out of stone walls, meaning I would need cheap metal to craft them. So heading to Outpost, I spent scrap to buy it, and also got myself a minicopter.
Oh, Jim's white as a ghost. He's found the answer that we lost. We're all weeping now, weeping because there ain't nothing we can do to protect you.
Okay. That's close one. Okay, let's get a bit of an aerial view of this. This is going to be cool to see. Quite a bit of work. There are a few missing spots, but I will sort them out tomorrow. It is getting late and I'm tired. There's that one next to my 2x1, but I need that to get in there because there's still quite a bit of loot in there. There's the road, obviously. But I'm pretty happy. Even if we get raided tonight, I think I've pretty convincingly taken over. Yeah, those two. But it's fine. I am happy. Pretty well done. As a solo, it's not easy. Not much PvP to swipe, but I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere out here. There's not too many other than the clan. And, yeah. But I'm still happy. Nothing much happened after day 2. Day 3 and 4 were quite boring, so I'll summarise it quickly now. I woke up on day 3 and my base had been hit by an MLRS strike. However, I had not been raided. So I fixed up the wall, fixed up my base, and then completed my perimeter around the sulfur quarry, as well as the interior of my main base. Nothing much to note from day 3. Day 4, however, I woke up and I had once again been MLRS striked, but this time my base was fully raided. Even though I didn't get to defend an online raid out of this base, I'm still happy that I got to take over the sulfur quarry for myself. I think fully walling it in with stone walls as a solo, especially when competing with one of the largest groups on the server, is still quite impressive, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.